Welcome back to the program. Let's go to line number one and say good morning to Inuit artist Billy Gauthier. He's a gentleman who you've seen in the news. He's on a hunger strike in conjunction with the protest at the Muskrat Falls Worksite Gate and here at the Confederation Building in St. John's. Good morning, Billy. You're on the air.
Hi, Paddy. Thank you so much for taking my phone call. I really do appreciate this.
Well, I really do appreciate your time and the phone call this morning, Billy. First off, how are you faring on day number 4? Because I can't imagine what it's like, unfortunately for me, to miss supper, let alone to go 4 days without food. How are you?
Well, when it comes to food, I'm not really even thinking about food. The only thing that's bothering me right now physically is my heart is pounding. It's pounding hard because I can't believe that Nalcor is willing to poison our people, our lands. It really will be devastating to our culture. I'm not going to use the word cultural genocide. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but it is going to be devastating to our culture. I am connected to the land. People of Labrador are connected to the land. When we say that, some people think, well, you mean what? The land is here and you're really close to it? No, the word connection means you're stuck together. You are a part of each other. The land is a part of us as Labradorians, and people don't understand that. But Indigenous people from all over the world do. They understand, and I wish to hell that more would.
The cultural divide and the lack of understanding or empathy, I'm sure, fuels much of this conversation. From your perspective, Billy, would this conversation be different if it was a region that was populated by a majority white, Western European settlers versus First Nations people?
I can't answer that for sure, but I really can't. But it's really looking like perhaps it is. Perhaps it is a racial issue. Perhaps it's certainly a numbers issue. But I mean, just because we're a smaller group than the island of Newfoundland, it doesn't mean that we don't matter and that our livelihoods, our culture, our pride, and our health. I mean, that's so important. And I know I'm fumbling a little bit right now, but that's partially because I haven't eaten and partially because I'm scared.
You're afraid of what, Billy?
I'm scared that Nalcor will go through with this because I'm going all the way. I've already spoken to my daughter and I told her, I said, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. I have to do this. And she said, Daddy, aren't you scared? I said, yes. But that's what bravery is. When you know something's right and you still do it anyway, no matter how scared you are.
What does going all the way mean, Billy?
I'm on a hunger strike and I've given my demands. I need to make sure until Nalcor can tell me that they are going to clear the lands and with the organic materials and make sure that the methyl mercury is not going to accumulate in our ecosystem, in the water of Lake Melville and into our fish and wildlife. And it's not just that. It's also in the surrounding animals that actually live around there, the beavers, the otters, the ducks. Like, I don't understand how people don't get it. I don't understand. It's so important to me. I don't understand their view. I really don't.
Billy, do they not understand or they don't care to understand?
I wish the hell I could answer that. Mm-hmm. I really do.
I'm having a hard time.
I have to stand strong.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time even in my own mind trying to craft the right questions because it's much different to talk about a protest with a sign in hand versus someone who's had a discussion with their family about the hunger strike and what it could mean. And I do not want to sensationalize any potential bad outcome here, But
No.
I will ask the question, though, sir. Are you saying that you're willing to die for this cause?
Absolutely, 100%. And it's up to Nalcor now. And to be honest, I am not the only one. I'm not the only one. There's Delilah Saunders has also come forward and decided to do the hunger strike with me. We're standing together. We are... we're doing what's right. We truly are doing what's right for our people, our culture, our lands. We're doing what's right, and we will stand for that. I don't want to. I don't want to die. I don't. I can guarantee Delilah does not want to die. And her poor mother certainly doesn't want to lose her, because she's already lost another daughter before, Loretta Saunders. And this is...
Oh, gosh. Okay.
That's right.
How did the conversation go with your family, Billy? How did it sound?
My mother urged me not to do this, but she knows where my heart is. She said, I support your emotions, your feelings towards this, but she urged me not to, because she's a damn good mother, and that's why. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I was raised right, and I'm going to be a damn good person here, and I'm going to do what's right. I just want other people to do what's right as well. Because even if I die, this is not going to stop. You know it will get way, way, way bigger. Way bigger. And then if 2 people die, it gets... the connection to Newfoundland and Labrador, who knows what's going to happen there. So let's do this quick and painless. Let's do it right. All I want is for my people to be able to eat the healthy foods and our lands and waters not to be poisoned. Harvard University already went out there and did the studies. They are the most qualified to do these here studies. So anybody who pushes them aside is being a fool. You're turning a blind eye to something it's an atrocity.
I'm in some respects, I'm at a loss. Because questions to protesters and people who have concerns vastly different than the conversation I'm having with you this morning. Simply because we're coming upon the 11:30 hour when I run out of time. But I'll just be quiet, Billy. And if you'd like to make your plea heard to anybody, government, your fellow Labradorians, people on the island specifically, whatever you'd like to say to summarize this morning, Billy, you go right ahead.
Well, for one, I wanted to mention that my mother had actually been recorded this morning, and she was kind of curious why it is that she hasn't been on the radio yet. Because she has a right to speak out. She's got a lot of stakes in the matter. She has a right to speak out.
Well, I can guarantee you, I don't know whether or not her voice will be heard in a newscast, but you can tell her from me personally that she's more than welcome to speak on this show. So that's the best I can do.
She's already had the interview.
Oh,
she called me after. She said she already had an interview with, I thought it was with VOCM.
Oh, yeah, no, I can only talk about what happens in this 2.5 hour time frame on Open Line. But, sorry, Linda Swain's walking in?
Her interview is going to air during Newfoundland and Labrador today.
What time is that?
That comes on at about 20 minutes after 1 Newfoundland time.
20 minutes after 1 Newfoundland time, 10 minutes 2 in Labrador. Okay. Her interview in its entirety will be aired here on VOCM. I was just given that information from the newsroom. So that much we can assure, and your mother's welcome to call any of our talk shows. And Billy, look, I wish you well on every level. You can say whatever you like. Go ahead.
Please, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, please help us. We need every little bit we can get. Anybody out there who cares, write to him right now. Please, please, I beg you, please.
Billy, I wish you and your family well, and thank you for calling.
Thank you so much, Paddy. This needed to be done. Thank you.
Take care of yourself. Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.